I want to speak on Joseph Tisho, not as a family member, but purely from a scholastic point of view. Reading the dictums, a lot of times I sort of use them as a stepping stone for evaluating new problems and finding solutions for them. Most people call this positive criticism, but in Namibia, you will get harassed. You will get people that follow you around everywhere you go with their small-minded behavior of thinking that you are some sort of a threat because you are far beyond them in intellectual capacity as well as problem diagnostics. Telling people the blunt truth of our reality is the only way that some of us have been able to find out the truth and to find the problems and to see how can these problems be addressed so that we can be citizens that add value and not just vivas. I'm not in solidarity with Uncle Joe because he's my uncle. Uh, Toya is also my uncle. So that cannot be used as a no, he's using being biased for his family or not. No, this is a man that inspired me to read when I was a young boy before I actually knew who he was. That book was one of my gateways that showed me that I do have an active imagination that can be used to diagnose problems. I went through a lot of things and I stumbled, but I picked myself up. Him as well. The professional Joseph Tisho is not the same as the personal Joseph Tisho. I know when he's walking and I know when he's being with family. So the intimidation and all of that nonsense, like when I went to the house that's being renovated and I saw that 081 blah blah blah, well, that shade might be because I don't have a problem giving people my number when they ask. Well, here's the thing. This is now me speaking as a family member. When you decide that is your enemy, then I am your enemy too. Plain and simple. When you use intimidation and small-minded people, send them to do all sorts of things because you want to push someone out of the system, that sort of intimidation is going to go international. I had to deal with tanks being pointed in my direction, being threatened, while those people were laughing. So yes, my uncle decided to stand by me because that is what an uncle does. He decided to be my father because my father wasn't present at that time. And he saw the bullshit that was going on. You people pointed your little swords at my pride. That went astray. It's gone. And now you're trying to point it at my family. He does not need Namibia. He came here voluntarily. This is a man that's being looked for all over Africa to lend his services. We convinced him to come here, assess the problems, so that we can see what kind of solutions can be put down on the table. But instead, he's dealing with threats and intimidation because of some tate that is now the half president who wants to show, hey, that guy that I had a problem with, now it's time that I'm in power. Now it's time for me to pocket people whatever way I want. We walk around, we know we're followed, there are bugs everywhere. You feel like you're living a life of Big Brother, and you stupid small-minded people think that we put up with that for your sake. How can you have people help when they are living in fear? I asked this question last time and I'll ask it again. Your system is rotten. Use constructive criticism to fix your system. This jealousy of no, look at his salary, blah, blah, he worked for it. As a matter of fact, there are places he can go where he will get more, and I know this. You can say you don't need him, but we don't need your opinion. Your opinion has been astray. It hasn't been factual. As a matter of fact, all you keep doing is messing up. We are sick and tired of being discriminated against because we happen to be Kavangos. Are we not citizens? How can a citizen enjoy himself and feel free in this country when the highest ranking in the country are the ones that are perpetuating this type of intimidation? Who goes around talking about this really old man who's now a sugar daddy to some young business lady because he wants a trophy? Yes, I know why you did it. Trophy wife, right? Should we keep revealing? Of course we know you were reading. Stand up to the people that add value to this country and leave petty personal things out. If need be, provide security. Otherwise, all of this is going to crumble. If great minds are not working together, how in the heck do you expect to get by? It's time you start prioritizing the thing you need, not the thing you want. Simple-minded people. I will keep saying illiterates, bloody peasants. Try that with me. I will shoot you.